Yeah, we can hear you really well.
No, we can't hear you, Tyler.
But we cannot hear the music, which is why we are really confused.
Can you? I'm going to say a word. Can someone? I'm going to say a word, and can someone repeat the word I say as soon as you hear it? Boot.
No.
Boot.
No.
Didn't know you were into Fate. Weird.
Jesus Christ, the lag, the ping is, wow.
Oh god, no. No, not
Are you hearing our messages like 10 seconds late or something?
We'll have to wait and see.
I'd say that there's a 5-second delay between you and me.
Yeah, that does sound like 5 seconds.
Oh boy. Maybe if we start over? Can you if you leave the call and come back, maybe it will fix itself? I don't know something.
Think fast! You have 5 seconds to save us all!
Maybe I can change the voice channels settings.
Ooh.
To be on a different server that isn't like America.
Just realized, but that's a new technical difficulty to add to our list.
We are still finding new ones.
Okay, let's set it to Europe. Save. Right, everyone leave chat, everyone go back into chat.
That way I can experience
Very well, let's go along with it.
And when I say everybody leave chat, I mean like everybody leave chat and don't go back in until everybody's like gone completely. And we're back in.
Hi.
Right, so that should be set to Europe now, and hopefully that means that you can hear us without a lag taster.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot less problem. Oh boy.
No, Rob.
Okay. That's still playable. I had 30,000 ping yesterday, so that's.
Jesus Christ! Even I haven't that far up.
So you can hear us in real time now, or is there still like a delay?
Yeah, it's relatively real time. It's real time enough. I'm pretty sure that it's not more than any of you guys have either.
You just replied to me within like a nanosecond of me finishing speaking, so you're definitely not lagging anymore.
What's my
there we
cup?
go. Excellent. Thank you.
My cap was like 1,000 something in Rocket League. I can't play that fucking game at all.
Right. So...
Yeah, but when you're judging, you just need 30 seconds. Is fine.
So let's start without Zachary because he didn't show up.
Scratching my head.
Previously on Digimon Vortex, you guys held a birthday party for Zachary.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot.
In which you guys didn't invite him, and he found out about a party he wasn't invited to, and he was very sad about that. And we had some very awkward but funny moments between him and Taisto, as Taisto kept telling him how much he was undervalued by the team by accident. By actually meaning that he was holding a surprise party. It was kind of funny. Eventually, you guys threw the party for him. He was very happy. He got a lot of presents, including a stuffed Leomon from Leomon himself. And yeah, you celebrated the night away. And the next morning, I think Zachary got a visit from Keramon, who wished him happy birthday. A bit late, I think. And then Sonia went to see Wizardmon, and Wizardmon gave her a map to an answer she sought, which was a way to protect Icon Village, Icon City now, sorry. And with that map, you guys all went to this cave. On the way you bumped into the 3 Sorcerymon who were retrieving an egg that they'd left behind when they'd absolutely demolished the Wiretown jungle. And evidently they used that egg, and with their ice powers had it hatch into a Mojamon who started attacking Zachary outside the cave, who didn't want to go towards this heart of fire. While you guys were all in the cave, and you found a sword buried in a stone, which is very not referential to any mythology at all.
Not
Of
at all.
course. Naturally.
You crossed the little lake that it's in, and saw Lunamon inside that seemed relatively harmless, like they were just floating around. And then the moment that was it Pablo that tried to draw it first?
Don't think so.
The moment somebody they deemed unworthy tried to draw the blade,
It was Sonia.
they attacked
Yep.
and started firing darts at you. You all digivolved and started fighting back and defending yourselves, and you put up flames that actually killed the oxygen, and you were slowly choking yourselves.
They got
and so
vaccinated.
Sonia just, noped out of there with a portal, and helped fight off the Mojimon, but the Mojimon ended up in the cave and is now charged into the opening where you guys are all at, with Zachary and Sonia in tow. I'm going to say that Zachary enters the cave, sees all the fire, and immediately nopes out of there.
That's fair.
One
But
day
I thought-
Zachary will be a party
Cute.
member.
But I thought that the last episode we had was when we destroyed the Sorcerymon, and then as we were about to deal with their evil master Daibenmon, Pablo decided to share the triumph and celebration of winning the Sorcerymon with Taisto, and this triggered Taisto's final advancement, and Taisto ceased to exist on the spot.
Alright, that's right.
Am I
That's right.
Obviously.
misremembering what happened?
No, that's right. That's right. Roll me new character.
Sure thing.
Yeah, but that's about it.
That's what happened, right?
Cool. So
Anyway,
where you're at now is you're in a cavern. It is lit very dimly by flames coming from Wizardmon's candle, torch, matchstick thing, and the fire that's just around you, caused by Dark Tyrannomon's flares. In the dim, in the more bright glow than what was provided to you previously by the lanterns that I believe one of you helped Dromojimon make, if I remember correctly. You actually see behind, on the back of the cavern, is this big statue and like some ancient carvings like etched into the walls behind it. The big statue is like of a very godlike looking female with like she's got like a metallic face and like a pointy thing on the top of her head and big butterfly wings.
I wonder who it is.
You see Dromojimon burst through a cavern opening, waving its club around and screaming rabidly, seemingly having no sense of its own. And Pilomon and Sheepmon and Sonia jet in on the back on their jet rockets behind it, whilst you're fending off these Lunamon.
Did anyone else hear Dromojimon instead of Mojamon?
Yeah, Dromojimon is the one that
He's
helped you
here
into
as
the
well.
cave. Remember?
Yep.
He was digging for a present for Zachary's birthday, and said that he couldn't go any further into that cave because he didn't have enough light. And then you guys helped make him a light source. I can't remember how you did that. I'm pretty sure you used like one of your Digimon to glow enough
Probably
to do that.
Ghostmon.
Probably
or
Ghostmon
Ghostmon.
or yeah. I mean, I know Cutemon has the ability to do light, but he didn't go into the
True.
cave, so
yeah, it was Ghostmon. No, Flame Wizardmon who was leading the thing with the torch. He literally has torches. Well, it's a matchstick, but matchsticks and in a torch. But yeah, I suppose we should probably do something about this problem, which is that we're under attack by these Lunamon, right?
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could murder them.
Well,
I second
maybe
Taisto
not.
here.
They are children.
No, or how about we just scatter them? Drive them away. So
Shoo!
I thought that with maybe a little bit more violence than just shoo, but
Did they like react at all to my scolding?
no, they don't react at all to your scolding. In fact, they shoot a dart at you.
Wow.
Actually, wait. Did you try and draw the sword last episode?
He did.
Yes, I did.
Okay, they completely ignore you, and they're firing solely at Taisto at the moment.
Oh, thanks.
Special
Can
boy.
or can I fire? Can I fire fire blast at them?
Yeah, sure, go for it. That sounds like you're well. Are you trying to? Yeah, it sounds like directly engage your threat, right? You're trying to attack them rather than.
Sure.
Or are you persuading them to leave? Like what kind of?
Well, I mean, typically when someone falls under a threat of violence, if they don't want to die, then they usually leave. But you know, it's.
Okay,
I don't specifically want to hurt them. I do want to drive them away, but you know, I do it with violence.
Cool. Then let's do directly engage your threat then.
Sure thing. Do I need to vent my frustrations? Do I need to vent my frustrations, or? Yes. No. It is optional. I don't have to vent frustrations.
No, you don't.
No, I think I'm still a bit frustrated. I remain frustrated as well. So let's see. That's that, and oh, I'm not very reckless, am I?
You're at 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
Because everyone's trying to tell you to be less reckless all the time.
Not sure why, because it just makes me be more reckless. 6. That is not successful.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Okay, so we see like the darts being fired at you, and Fluizamon does like this like cool candlestick, like candlestick, matchstick like twizzle thing, where it like blocks all of the darts being fired at you guys. But what ends up happening is while you're focusing on these Lunamon, Mojamon on the other side of the lake throws his boomerang bone, and while you're focused so much on the Lunamon, you're caught off guard, and it boomerangs around and smacks Fluizamon straight in the head while he's blocking all these darts, and it takes him completely by surprise and knocks him over. And I think in that brief moment of stunned, of being stunned, Lunamon says, "None may draw the sword, for it is sacred and holds back great power that should not be unleashed upon this world."
Well, what's the thing about the Heart of Fire or whatever it was? You're kind of giving mixed information here.
Yeah, what the fuck? 5 minutes ago you're saying, yeah, go ahead.
I thought someone was supposed to grab it. What?
What?
Well, they change their mind.
And then there's a duck. Try to duck under more darts, I suppose.
Yeah, you try and duck under more darts, yeah. I think if you want to, you have an opportunity to see through them and try and see what they're really doing here. But if you don't feel like that's something that Taisto would be focused on right now, that's fair enough.
Okay,
I think Taisto should... I don't think Taisto would currently be up to that.
can I try?
Sure.
Since I believe... Okay, see through its plus kind, lovely.
This is going to
Try
be
being angry.
Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. -4 is the max, right?
Yeah, -4 is the max.
Perfect.
Oh.
Just gotta roll that crit.
Is there a maximum of -4? I thought I thought minuses went like into negative infinity.
No, it's -4 and +4 is
Okay.
the
Okay.
bounce.
-1.
I don't think I've ever had any player in any Powered by the Apocalypse game roll a negative number on a roll.
You did it!
Do I get 2 potential for that?
Yeah, you ponder really hard about what this cryptic message and double meanings that they keep giving you are, and like you're just so like impressed by this like bravado they're putting on that they must be wise and ancient Digimon that, you know, they know way more than you humans do, and I think they take influence over you, Kakiaki.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Lunamons are great.
I think
Don't they already have?
I think you want
Don't
to
they already
learn
have
as much as you can from these Lunamon.
Well, that is completely out of character. It's meaningful enough to go to say fuck it. So yeah, why not?
I really love Lunamon.
Like, God, that's out of character.
Don't Lunamon already have influence over Kagayaki? Because I thought every Digimon has influence over us when we meet them.
That's true. So they'll get to shift your labels actually instead then. So Kagayaki.
The fuck this?
Increase your superior and decrease your unique.
Lunamon are cute. Lunamon are great.
One of us. One of us.
Kayagi is just staring at him in awe. His brains are slowly turning off.
Cool. Sonia, you bursted in behind Mojamon and he's just thrown his bone at Flowizardmon. What are you doing about Mojamon while they're all dealing with these Lunamon?
Hey, mister, over here. Calm down now. Don't make me hurt you. Probably shoot some sleeping balls of wool. Yes.
Cool. If you're gonna shoot sleepy balls of wool, that sounds like directly engaging a threat.
Well, we could say that, I guess. Yes. That's a way to see it.
Because, you know, he's gonna definitely try and fight back against that.
How much do I have again?
-1, reckless.
-1. Wow. Wow.
Free potential, if you do get it wrong.
We'll see. -1. 3.
Yep, you missed.
Me.
Mark potential.
Yeah.
So, I think, like, Mojamon looks like he's about to catch his boomerang bone, and you fire your sleep bombs at him, and he dodges out of the way with the grace of an ape, and doesn't catch his bone, which then flies and immediately strikes you off of Sheepmon's back, because it hits straight into Sheepmon, and the force of that pushes you off it. I want you to take a powerful blow.
Okay. I will. Oh. It's the first blow I've ever taken, I think.
I think this is the first reckless roll you've ever made as well.
Yeah.
Potential! Potential!
You know, I don't think I will do any more reckless rolls.
Hey, I said that I would push you into reckless situations, and I'm keeping my promise.
that you did. So, if I don't have any conditions, it's neutral, 2d6. 2d6, I guess. 4 is good, right?
4 is good when you take a powerful blow. You have to tell us how you weather the blow.
Potential too.
And you get to mark potential as well, because it failed the roll.
Oh, well. All the potential today.
Yeah, so on a miss, you stand strong against the harm, and you say how you weather the blow. So how do you weather the blow of being hit by a boomerang bone and being flung off the back of Sheepmon?
I guess I missed so hard with the balls that I covered the wall or something, and I fell on top of the wool, so it softened the fall.
Cool. So these wall balls, they put people to sleep, right?
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah.
Are they like? Were they like duds and were inactive or something, or like?
We could say
Is
that.
Sonia asleep now? Like, what's going on?
I assume that they're like missiles, so they don't activate unless they're actually about to do something. So they might be inactive until they actually hit the target. Maybe.
Okay,
Or
cool.
maybe they just do whatever they want. Maybe they're
We can
grenades
also-
instead of rockets.
We can also say like some bullshit like Shipmon can just say no They stop putting people to sleep now.
I mean, if we followed the rules to the letter, they should instantly put to sleep anything in the world. So, I mean, I think we're fine with a few artistic liberties.
Yeah, I think what happens is that because you get hit by the boomerang, mid dropping the bombs, they don't arm themselves properly and they land as duds, and you bounce off of the wool and land on your feet, and like maybe like the rollerblades come in handy, and you like have the makeshift brakes that Kageyaki put on, like help stabilize you when you stand up. But yeah, Mojamon doesn't look happy that you just started attacking it again, and it's probably going to come straight for you instead of everyone else. So good job distracting it.
No, Sonia.
Okay, I am going to deal with that.
Daisto is just going to bull rush to Sonia's aid. He's not going to have this bullshit. So Daisto is going to zoom straight through the battlefield in Jungle Mojamon's path and stop it.
How does Tyson zoom through the battlefield when there's a big lake between you and Mojamon?
He's going to take good lead good speed with the rollerblades, and then probably fail to jump over the lake, and Flame Wizardman is going to have to carry him for the rest of the trip. So he flies. Flame Wizardman flies.
Cool. Can Flame Wizardman fly? Is that a thing he can do?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's because the Ghostmon can fly.
Ah, yeah. I forgot about that. So you have the permission to fly. That's good.
Yeah, I think actually that probably Flame Wizardman flies like Iron Man. That he just shoots jets of fire out of his staffs, and they propel him forward.
That's very, very cinematic. I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so you jet yourself across. I'm assuming to defend Sonia from danger. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. So roll to defend Sonia. And tell us what that looks like as well.
Can I assist?
You can actually. We need to do enter battle against a dangerous foe again.
Right.
So 2 in the pool. Does anyone in the team have influence over every other teammate in the team?
Not me.
Daisto,
no.
Pablo, Zach, nope.
I only have influence over 2 people.
Okay. So nobody has influence over everybody. Does everybody have the same purpose in the fight?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm not sure we even have a purpose in the fight.
It's pretty clusterfucky right now. I want to try and protect the Dumbosses that are flying right into him, and also try and see if we can do something with our Digivice to help him.
Cool.
Since those tend to clear away most of the bullshit.
Does any member of the team mistrust another member of the team?
I don't think so.
And is your team ill-prepared or off-balance in any way?
Yes.
Definitely off balance.
Yes.
You guys
I have
have
no idea what's happening.
You guys have a grand total of 2 teams.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, by the way, fun question. Did I just charge into a dangerous situation without plan or check with the others first?
Yes.
Thank you.
When are you not? I want to say.
Wait, is it?
I did.
mean,
I actually do that pretty often. Check with you guys first, or have a plan. Yes.
Dropping
there
the
we go.
superior, huh?
Yeah, I don't need superior.
Leomon would be very disappointed.
Well, Leomon isn't here. But yeah, I want to defend Sonia.
Okay,
also, I have a +4 to this anyway. So if you want to join in, feel right welcome. But
Wait, how do you
it
have
won't help.
+4? Oh, you have influence over it.
Yes,
Well, I was going to join in anyway, so...
Sure, well, it doesn't do anything,
Cool.
but...
You can join in, but it won't spend a team.
Works.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. 12.
Well, that's good.
Neat. So yeah, on a hit you protect them.
Yes.
And you get to pick one of the options, so you can either add team to the pool, take influence over Sonia, or clear a condition. Your choice.
Well, I don't think Daisto is gonna clear angry. I'm very sure he's getting more angry, if anything. I already have influence over Sonya. I don't need that, so I'm gonna add a team to the pool, especially since I apparently had some assistance from Kagayaki on this. But yeah. So what happens is that being assisted by Flame Wizardmon, Daisto just flies across the air and lands on Jungle Mojimon's back. And I think this just starts pulling on its coat of fur, and it goes crazy and loses track of Sonya. And then Flame Wizardmon just lands in front of him and starts probably attacking or doing whatever it does. But I think someone else gets to do something before we see what happens here next.
Cool. I think we'll go to Pablo next. We haven't heard from him yet. Yeah. So Pablo.
Yep.
They just noped out of the place with the sword and left you there with the Lunamon, and the Lunamon has stopped attacking.
Can I try to grab the sword? Is my question.
You've already tried before and you couldn't pull it out.
Did I try? I clipped when I didn't.
No, the one to try was Sonya.
Yeah.
Was it Sonya? Was it Sonya? Okay, in that case they're definitely shooting at you.
Specifically because darkness.
In that case they're specifically shooting at you then. With
that's
the
cool. That's very great.
I like how the sword is very obviously made for Daisto, but everyone else is trying first.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Spoilers! Jesus Christ!
What are you on about? Sonya, you speak like a madman.
The viewers, think of the viewers. Why are we getting in voices now?
The stone that the sword's buried in definitely doesn't have the crest of courage on it or anything.
So I guess
Absolutely not.
And it's also not as well as what I call him. Secret.
Okay, so I assume we're like on a small island in the middle of the water then?
Yeah,
right?
with the sword next to you, yeah. And they're firing the demi-darts at you.
Okay, so could Dr. Animon hypothetically dig up a trench so I can hide? Coward.
I don't know how deep you could make that trench, because obviously there's water around you, but
fair enough.
You could potentially make one like deep enough just for Pablo and not for Dark Tyrannomon, theoretically.
Okay, let me rethink then. For Dark Tyrannomon, okay.
In fact, if I remember rightly, Dark Tyrannomon couldn't fit on this small island and had to stand in the water, so...
That's pretty bad.
Can the Lunamon even harm Dark Tyrannomon?
Sorry?
Can the Lunamon even harm Dark Tyrannomon? Like, aren't his scales really thick?
Alone,
it's just a level difference.
Alone, no, but because there's like 20 odd of them firing at him, it's probably going to eventually start hurting.
Eventually.
Well, if it means anything, I left the island because I'm like, he can take them, right?
Yeah, Kagiaki thinks that Dark Tyrannomon's the strongest. That makes him happy.
I guess I could be lame and just shoot fireballs at them. I mean, they're in the water, but it might like scare them or something.
Yes, kill.
Kill the
Yes!
So you're trying to scare them enough that they stop firing at you, right?
Yeah, just like throw a bunch of fire, just try and scare them away, I guess.
Cool, roll
Get
to
some
provoke.
extermination points.
Roll to provoke Lunamon into stopping
Oh,
firing.
sure. What role is provoke again?
Superior. I'm
Superior.
pretty sure.
Okay, and I have... Oh, okay, that's a 0. 10!
Sweet, that's a good roll. Okay, so on a 10,
That's not...
they take the bait. You fire fireballs at them, and they duck under the water to take cover and stop firing their demi darts at you, as this ginormous like dinosaur breathes fire all over the water, and it gives you like breathing room to like run over to the sword and try and pull it out, but like you can't lift it from the stone.
Yeah, I imagine so.
It does absolutely nothing.
How does Kagayaki react to his new masters cowering in fear?
Wait, who's cowering in fear?
I'd rather not.
Kagayaki's new masters.
I'd rather not.
He's ready to accept his new Lunamon overlords.
Can I?
Great.
Kageyaki,
Oh,
now that
jealousy.
you're on the other side of the water, I know you're probably quite distracted with this Mojamon, but you could probably use your visor and analyze the carvings and stuff.
Does he have a visor still?
Yeah, he fixed it.
Fixed it? Okay.
He fixed it between seasons.
Yeah, I fixed it. And because I fixed it, now I do have ways to make mechanical things. Because I couldn't fix it without the fire bloaters thingy. Haha, so I can now make more things.
Hooray!
Okay, I mean, sure. Feels kind of weird to focus on that, but sure.
I mean, if you don't want to focus on that, it's totally fine. We can finish the fight and then you can assess it. I just thought it might be something that Kageyaki would be interested in, considering he's the one that's all about knowledge.
Well, priorities. We kinda know the guy.
Fair. Okay, so we'll just fight the Mojamon then for now.
All right, I think Taisto would try to pull on the back of Jungle Mojamon's head to make him like roll back, and then Flame Wizardmon can just launch a fireball at his like exposed stomach or whatever when he's trying to reel from pain.
Kill him.
You know,
Maybe
gonna
don't
kill
kill
him?
him.
I don't. It's only lethal if you specifically describe it in a way that is lethal. Everything else is
On
purely
fire.
non-lethal.
It's gentle fire.
Be
you know?
lethal.
It's gentle fire. No, it's
murder.
it's not like I wasn't going like cause an immolating scorchness to go forth and
Someone would be
turn it
disappointed in
into
you.
ash. That's different.
Yeah.
That's the lethal version.
Can we at least
It's just
try
a
to
gentle-
purify him before beating
This-
him up?
This is just a gentle fireballs are just concussive blast. It's nothing. It's nothing more worse than a. Worse than
Obviously,
a
yes.
you've
Digimon
seen
would be
anime.
disappointed.
We've all seen anime, haven't we?
Can we at
Fireballs
least
do
try to
nothing.
purify him before beating him up?
Well,
him
I'm
up?
angry. Taisto
You
is
could try and
angry.
help him.
So am I.
monster. You
Anger
murderer.
doesn't mean blindness.
But I want to vent frustration. So
Yeah,
here
but
we
you know
go.
the guy. This
No, we
Shinkase, by
don't.
the way.
I've never
Cool.
never seen him before.
Roll to directly engage a threat with advantage because you're venting frustration.
Thank you.
This is happening in castle, by the way.
I don't think this happened in character, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that conversation didn't happen in character. 2 + 2, yeah.
Nick?
That's
He's
12.
fucking dead.
It's just 12.
Cool.
He's fucking dead.
No, he's
Just
not.
12.
I don't need to.
Pick 2 options from the list.
Yes,
Okay, Sota.
I'm going to resist of. Actually, I don't want to resist over the blows. Whatever. I'm going to. I want to impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I think this would cause them to be more wary of attacking us. This probably, hopefully, would also apply to Lunamon, who might. I don't know what their motivations are, but they might be see that there's 2 apes battling each other, and there's some kind of wizard involved there as well.
Is Taisto the other ape?
Yes.
Go.
we have a saying in Finland, something called apinan raivo, which means an ape's rage of an ape.
Go
So
monkey.
he's fighting with apinan raivo. He's fighting with an ape's rage. It's when you go batshit insane. Anyway, I also want to take away I want to take something from them. I think I want to. No, I want to create an opportunity for my allies as well. Yeah, let's go with that. Take some of the ones that I don't usually take. So I want to create an opportunity for my allies. I think I genuinely feel that Jungle Mojang would be pretty preoccupied with this double-faced threat, and I think they would be surprised or frightened or maybe even impressed by this level of power or coordination that we exert, or just pure violence that we're exerting here. So yeah, the fireball. As I said, Dice just pulls on the hair of Jungle Mojoman, causing him to roll back, and then as he exposes his like front, Flame Wizardman just strikes him with a fireball, and that causes him to like reel back and become staggered in such a way that they are out of the fight for momentarily at least.
Cool. So yeah, you fire a ball of flames at Mojamon, and I think while you're venting your anger, it actually hits Mojamon a lot harder than you anticipated, and he gets shot across the lake and smashes into the statue on the other side of the river, on the other side of the lake, sorry, and drops into the water. He's definitely afraid of you after that. And I think actually before he does that, he has to get a blow in, because you said you didn't resist everybody's blows. So I think what happens is
well, I'm on his back, so maybe I get sent across the room as well.
Yeah, maybe you do.
You probably don't want that.
Maybe you smash into the side of the room as well. So maybe you take powerful blow, but yeah, he has to do something first here. So I think he's going to I think he like emerges from the water and starts like building up this icy wall in front of him using snowballs, and he's like forming snowballs out of the water and like building up a wall between like you guys, him, and the sword. Where Taisto's on the other side because he was on jungle mode on the back of Mojamon's back. Taisto, take a powerful blow.
Alright, sorry, this is a Mojamon, not Jungle Mojamon.
No, it's a Mojamon. Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Oh,
yes, of course.
So it's not the same guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I've been the whole time, because I know it's different from the other one, that we don't know this. Daisto has no recollection of this person. Not that they ever met Jungle Mojamon to begin with. No, wait, they did. Anyway, yes, a powerful blow. Is this from someone with far greater power than myself? Probably not.
No. He's got pretty equivalent power at the moment.
Yeah, crap. That's just plus conditions. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Dice rolls. Yeah, there we go. Good thing that. Oh boy, 9.
Cool. I don't know. You pick one of the options from the 7 to 9 list on the take a powerful blow move.
We already gave him an opportunity, it seems, to be able to build the ice wall. So I think Daisto just smashes into the statue as well and drops to the ground. And just as he was about to feel satisfied with the punishment he laid out for hurting Sonia, he's going to get angry again for. What is this song? Okay.
The song of your anger.
Yes, the song of my anger. Ah, and. A bit guilty, maybe he did go overboard a bit, but that doesn't mean that he can't go overboard again. Thanks, angry.
Okay, so about that opportunity we're supposed to have.
Yes, you now have an opportunity to do whatever it is you need to do, because Mojamon's put up this wall. Anyone has an opportunity. Taisto and Pablo are on the same side of the wall as Mojamon, whereas Sonia and Kageaki are locked off at the moment.
Okay, can I jump into that opportunity then? On that.
Sure, well, how are you going to jump on that opportunity?
Okay, so I grab Sonia.
Ooh.
You won't enjoy this, but this is our chance. I'm not sure this will work, but so far the Digivice has been able to deal with this bullshit. So maybe it can calm him down. So, yeah. Teleport above him, pew pew.
Okay.
And then San Lupmon teleports us both above him, and we sign our Digivice on him, hoping for the best.
Here's the thing. He's not corrupted by an evil power. so I don't know if that would even work. Let me roll some dice and see if that works.
That is why Kagayaki doesn't say this will work. He will say it might work.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it works. So, Sonia teleports above Jungle Mojimon and shines her Digivice at him.
I am with you. We're together.
Oh, you both teleporting together. So you both shine
Yeah,
your
of course. I
Digivices
wouldn't
at
just send you over.
You both shine your Digivices at him from above. And instead of purifying the evils within him, of which, by the way, there are no evils within him right now, he instead glows a bright white. And you hear him yell, Mojimon Digivolve 2!
I don't think your plan was
Fucking full of
That
it.
wasn't even a failure, by the way. It was a success.
Pandamon.
While he's Digivolving, what do? You still have this opportunity
You mean
to...
Panjamon? It's gonna be Panjamon. So who still has an opportunity?
We're right above him.
Everybody that isn't Taisto has an opportunity to...
Yay!
Okay, San Lupon, change of plans.
I think Dark
Drain
Trauma
those
is
bits.
supposed to have-
So Sanglimon's going to try and drain the bits away from him.
Yeah, drain the fuck out of those bits, boy.
Cool, so yeah, he tries to clamp down on the Digivolving Mojimon. Give me a Unleash Your Powers roll.
Lovely. 6 plus 1, right? Unique. Plus 1. I don't have a minus. So yeah. 7.
Cool, so you do it, but it's unstable or temporary. So I think that so long as Sanglupmon's biting him, he will be stuck in the constantly digivolving kind of phase of digivolving. Where he's like midway between a Mojimon and whatever he's going to become. So he's like a slightly bigger Mojimon with like random features of his next Digivolution caked on top of it.
Does he have a main, perhaps?
That's kind of fucked up.
Sonia might wanna get down now.
He doesn't have a mane. He has 2 massive tusks sticking out the front of him.
Oh.
I wonder what he is.
No, there's no way you went with what I'm thinking. No, there's no way.
Sonia, get
He
away!
didn't do
Yes, Shipman, please put him to sleep.
And meanwhile, Kagayaki is just going, ah! While on top of Sanglupmon and on top of the unknown Digimon.
Cool. Sonia, roll me. You're trying to put him to sleep. Roll me. Yeah, directly engage a threat with disadvantage because he's evolving, and you're a champion still.
I mean, he's kind of distracted in fairness.
I don't think this is working out. Well, here we go. 10, 7,
5, 4.
4.
The fucking one.
Cool. So he like smacks you with his tusks. As like you fire the bombs at him, and he like they land on his tusks, like his newly formed tusks, and he flings them
Really
back
went
at
for
you,
Mammon.
and they explode on Sheepmon. And luckily for her, she's immune to her own sleep poison, but she doesn't take it too well. I think you mark hopeless.
What should we do now?
I'm gonna keep him busy.
I think it's Pablo's
I
time to
think-
shine.
Maybe. I don't fucking know. Okay. So,
Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I am like right next to him, please.
Pablo, have you tried lifting with your legs?
Yeah, he's still there lifting the sword, and he's like, "Lift with your legs, Pablo. Lift with your legs." I'm trying to.
Grasp the sword with your legs and lift.
okay, but
Actually,
I guess
lift with your legs.
Dark Chairman can probably Okay, let me think.
Just suplex the motherfucker.
Also, for the record,
I guess Dark Chairman can just rush ahead and just strike the newly formed Mammon, or yet to be formed Mammon, with his claws.
Cool.
Can I point out something, by the way, about the situation?
Yeah.
When I suggested earlier, in an earlier season, that we use our Digivice to evolve our friend, you said it was at best for a few, like a minute at best?
It'd be for about 5 minutes at best.
Lovely. And I am also draining his data away.
Yeah, so
it
like...
should finish.
But you don't know what
earlier.
you don't know what kind of magical powers the Sorcerymon have imbued in him.
That's true.
That's true too. Cool, so yeah, Dark Tyrannomon's gonna claw it, right?
Yeah, just go. I guess Pablo probably rides on top of him just to look cool. Why not? I guess Arcane just rushes ahead and tries to attack with his claws.
Cool. Is he gonna do that cool like move that he coined with Tyrannomon, where he's like Tyranno punch?
You know, I was thinking about that, so I guess yeah.
Cool.
Why not?
Clothesline.
I like adding law.
It's cool.
Cool. So roll to directly engage with her.
So that would be Okay, that's a 0. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
I'm sure you'll definitely roll a success. Also, Sonia,
It's
you
only a
need to...
Mochamon.
Fuck you!
Lovely.
It's only
One
a
day.
Mochamon.
Sonia, you also need to mark
He's
potential
stronger
for
than
your failure. So yeah, you failed 4, so you mark potential as well.
Okay, that's actually good, because I can level up, I think. Level up.
Ooh.
At least you get to level up. That's a good thing.
I wonder which one I'll pick. Okay, done.
Yeah, okay, so I think what happens is you try to claw Mojamon mid-evolution, and I think the bright energy it sort of blinds Dark Tyrannomon for a second, and in that moment Jungle Mojamon grabs Dark Tyrannomon and judo flips him over his head, and as he does so the cave shakes and several rocks fall from the ceiling and start smacking into the area around the stone, and one of them hits Dark Tyrannomon, and a cave-in is imminent. You need to do something about that, otherwise you're all going to be crushed. What do you do?
Question.
We gently ask the ceiling not to fall.
What?
I said also mark hopeless for Pablo.
Can I comfort and support the ceiling?
Yes.
Please, ceiling, do not fall. It's okay. Everyone crumbles at times, but you need to pull through.
We'll be there to pick you up
You can do it.
when you fall down.
This isn't any time to let us down.
I think at this moment, Dramojamon moves in close to Mojamon and starts saying, "Calm down! Calm down!" He's like yelling at his old... I'm assuming he's a friend, because they used to live in the same village as each other. It's like, calm down, calm down, you're in a mad stupor. I'm sorry?
That was Jungle Mojamon. This is Mojamon.
This is Mojamon, but he was born from an egg of a defeated Digimon in Wiretown. So, a potential old Jungle Mojamon has been reborn in ice.
Ah, so it is the same guy. Okay. Maybe.
But we don't know that.
We do.
In character,
No,
you
we
don't know that.
Maybe Dreamogramon does. Yeah.
And I think
Maybe he can smell his friend.
I think like you realize in that moment. I think Kageaki realizes in that moment. Dramojamon is the one with the skills that could hold this cavern together with his like expert archaeological know-how. But he's too distracted with his friend to realize what's going on around him.
Provoke?
Sure, how do you provoke him?
Okay, so, well, yeah, this is your friend and all, but if you don't do something about this, it will fall on your friend. Please, help. Help.
Cool. Roll to provoke. And I think that's kind, isn't it? No, it's superior. Superior. So
Yeah, it's superior. I am assisted by the Lunamon.
Yeah, the Luna won't help you with that. So yeah, provoke it.
15.
Wow, you crit. Yeah, tell us what happens. You crit, so it's on you.
He just... Okay, so while Son Goku is kind of occupied doing the suck, Kagayaki just scans around and with Grimojimon's knowledge convinces him that he should probably fix the cave first and then talk. And he does that. There's not much to do here.
Cool, so you see Mojimon nod. Mojimon, sorry, nods. And he dives into the water, and you hear like the classic drilling noise. And you can hear him go like really quickly, like up the wall and through the ceilings and stuff. And you can hear like lots of banging and clattering and this sludgy sounding thing. And he's obviously like doing his best to hold everything together as he can, so that you can at least finish the fight and get this Heart of Flames out of here. Taisto, what are you doing? You've just emerged from the water after being smashed into a statue.
Yeah, so...
I do want to say one thing quickly as well. That statue that broke, you're currently like right next to it, right?
Don't worry about it.
So,
yes.
You see these symbols where the statue was, and they're now glowing a bright blue. And then it sort of cracks down the middle and stops glowing.
Is it good?
Well, that can be good. Okay, well, that's the probably doesn't even pay too much attention to that. He might register it, but doesn't really. He has more important things to consider. He like emerges from the water and wipes his mouth with the back of his hand and goes like, "Unforgivable! How dare you attack us like this? Like you need to clear your head right now, mister, and if you can, then we'll help you do it. Let's go, Flame Wizardmon!" And then they charge Mojimon with a new salvo of attacks, trying to just knock the fight out of him, so he could maybe clear his head a bit.
Sure, roll to directly engage the threat. And,
sure thing.
Like Pablo, do so with disadvantage.
Well, I'm venting my frustrations again, so I'll just undo the advantage then.
Cool, so it's just
undo the disadvantage.
Regular advantage.
Yes, a regular. Anyone want to help me?
I am busy. Right.
I'm not sure how I could help you. So.
All right, here we go. 9.
Well,
9. Oh, 9.
Cool. Pick one of the options.
Can I take their fight from them?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
But
I'll do that.
You don't resist and avoid their blows, so they're gonna hurt you first.
I don't mind that.
Who's the fucking solo dash?
I think that he...
Can you believe that guy used to get one shot a few episodes earlier?
He got pew-pewed by a single spike.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about what I want to do here. I'm gonna say that... Yeah, I think, like, you notice while you're pummeling into Mojimon, that Flame Wizardmon, he's not quite as aggressive as he was. He seems sort of cautious now, and he seems his face looks very regretful, like he's made a big mistake. And he's trying to finish this as quickly as possible. And he basically knocks the Mojamon out by like pummeling it with a bunch of flames. But like you notice he's holding back.
Alright.
He obviously feels like he's done something that he shouldn't have.
Alright. So what happens with Mojamon?
He is knocked unconscious and stops digivolving. He is still a regular ice type Mojamon.
Alright.
Should I be an asshole?
Do the tusks vanish?
The tusks vanish. He stops digivolving.
Should I be an asshole?
Maybe not.
Alright then. I won't say anything.
Alright, so it's knocked out.
It's knocked out, yes.
Alright. Are you safe? Are you okay, Sonia?
Yes, I'm fine. I managed to catch myself, and those rollerblades thingy helped me stand back up, so I'm fine.
Alright, good work. Why did you teleport on top of him?
Well, Kagayaki had a plan. Maybe we could purify him with the digivices, but apparently it backfired and he tried to digivolve instead. We didn't know he could do that, so lesson learned, I guess.
Why did you do that? Why? How can you send Sonia on top of Mojamon? Or whatever this Digimon is. I totally don't know his name.
Well, the plan was to teleport away, but then he started digivolving. So
You can't endanger her like that.
Well, I'm fine. It's fine.
We are
I
a
didn't say
team that
no.
is constantly in danger. We can't just avoid danger forever. Like,
Actually, sorry. Before we continue this, what are the Lunamon doing?
They're currently
Question.
ducking for cover under the water as rocks are falling from the ceiling still and landing in the water, and
Right.
they're pretty terrified of Dark Tyrannomon who breathe fire at them.
Okay, cool. Just establishing that. All right. Yeah, sorry. You were saying that we're a team, constantly in danger. Can't just avoid danger. Yes, please continue.
yeah, the digivice could have worked, and it was an option to avoid having to beat the crap out of him. So I went for it. Simple as that.
But what if she got hurt?
Everyone gets hurt all the time. We can't just say, you're a girl, sit in the corner, don't do anything.
Well, maybe we should.
What?
If you want to charge into danger, that's your problem. But don't send someone else into danger for you.
What do you mean for? We went together.
I helped. It's not like I was forced to do it. Like I could have said no if I really didn't. So it's only fair that I take part of the blame, right?
What
I'm
are
not
you even
stupid.
talking about?
Then Tice just turns away and obviously not interested in continuing the conversation in further.
He's too good for this.
Yes, of course he's too good for this.
Fast.
I think that in itself is using your influence over Kagayaki to lower his superior.
I don't have
race
influence
reckless.
over. I don't have influence over Kagayaki.
Oh,
He
I
took it
thought
away.
you
He took it away from me.
Okay, well never mind then. You don't give a shit
care.
what Taisto thinks at the moment.
And that is why.
Hmm.
Oh, God.
So what's wrong with Flame Wizardmon? Now that something wrong has been discovered with Kagayaki, or invented for Kagayaki, what's wrong with Flame Wizardmon? How's he doing?
He looks very worried. He's sort of like pacing, and he's like, no, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me.
What's
Ow!
wrong? What's wrong?
He like points to the destroyed statue. He said, "That's the issue."
I don't. You'll have to fill me in on that one.
He says that statue was of an ancient Digimon, a member of the Vortex Warriors. She sacrificed herself to seal away a dark energy, an evil sorcerer, and these statues are supposed to be seals that keep him locked away, and we just broke one of them.
You didn't mind telling us this before we did this?
We were a little preoccupied, and I didn't notice the statue there when we first came in. Oh man, Wizardmon's gonna kill me.
Well, I don't think he's gonna do that. He doesn't really seem the type to do that. But, all right. So can we fix it?
It's one of a kind. The Vortex Warriors, they use their life force to create these seals.
Uh-huh.
There's no way to repair this.
So what happens now?
Well, so long as the other statues remain hidden and unbroken.
How many of them are there?
I'm not sure. I only know that there are seals, and that if they're broken, then it makes it infinitely easier for the Sorcerymon to free the Ice Sorcerer.
So you think that's what the Sorcerymon were after when they sent the Mojamon in there?
Potentially. Though these Lunamon shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? What do you mean they shouldn't be here?
I think the Sorcerymon sent them to guard the sword so that we couldn't get it.
They're evil?
It's the only explanation. Why else would they stop people from drawing the sword? Like, no one who is unworthy of the sword can draw it anyway. Like, the only reason these Lunamon would be here is to stop the person who is worthy from drawing the sword.
Can I go over to the Lunamon to talk to them?
Could it be Mr. Headlock himself?
Could it be Mr.
Could it be
Headlock
Mr.
himself? What do you mean, Inari?
The guy, I don't remember yeah. That's
Einari.
what I was thinking.
Einari.
Whatever he's called.
You think Einari could be behind the Lunamon?
No, I think he might be the one worthy of the sword or whatever.
Einari could be the one worthy of the sword. Interesting.
That's
Yes.
my theory.
Yes. Seems very possible.
He's the only one that
Who
seems
didn't
more
try to
also evil.
take the sword? Like Taisto and Zack, you haven't tried the sword yet?
Zack isn't here. Zack is going to another country right now.
Goodbye, Zack.
Going to Antarctica, there's no fire there.
Oh, don't be silly. It's lodged deep in the stone. There's no taking that. I don't believe in this heart of fire bullshit.
Oh shit! Do you want another Mojamon to come in before you're like, okay, maybe I will try the sword now?
Yeah, but what do you mean? Someone who is worthy of the sword, Flame Wizardmon?
The legend says that an ancient Digimon left their sword buried in stone and sealed it with magic runes, so that only a bold and courageous leader could draw it again in a time of need.
That's way more specific than Wizard.
I shall not try to tease that out of the game.
He like holds up one of his matchsticks towards the back of the cave, and shows off all the rune carvings and stuff on the back of the cave. Kageki, you can probably scan this with your visor and it like auto translates for you, but it's basically like these caveman etchings with like writing next to them, and it depicts what looks like a sorcerer bury his blade into the stone, and another character who sort of looks like a great warrior with these sort of wings sticking out of its arms, sort of channeling some kind of power from this sorcerer into it's like a 1-for-1 look-alike of what the statue looked like, and that's basically what the carving shows is this warrior draining energy from the sorcerer and sealing this ancient Digimon in stone as a seal.
Cool. Can I go talk to the Lunamon now?
Yeah, you can go talk to the Lunamon, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Are they still cowering?
Yeah, they're still under the water at the moment.
Hey!
One of them sticks their face out of the water.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
We were instructed to stop anyone from going near that sword. Apparently it'll stop our master from being freed. We only want to see him again. Please.
Who's your master?
I can't say anymore. They'll hurt us. And then
It's like slavery. That sounds like fucking slavery.
She plops back under the water. You can tell that they've been put up to this. They think they're doing the right thing, but you can tell they've been put up to this by Sorcerymon.
I apparently care about them, so can I try to convince them otherwise?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, up again.
Sorry, what did you say?
Up again. Since you don't back down.
She pops her face back out one last time and says, "Look, I really can't talk, mister."
Were you put up to this by the Sorcerymon?
Yeah, but there are teachers. They told
They
us...
are assholes. They are the ones who sent this Digimon here, specifically to smash the statue.
We thought there were reinforcements to, help us. You guys are pretty strong.
We are the Vortex Warriors. We're literally the ones who are supposed to save the world.
Chosen ones.
Chosen ones.
Chosen ones.
Every time we say chosen one, you say Vortex Warrior. We say chosen one. And best in Digi. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of literally our job to. Okay, so how do I talk to children?
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect.
Oh, that's the best. I love that. Go ahead, Sonia.
First of all, I would like them to go out the water so they don't drown.
They seemingly can breathe the water.
They can breathe in the water? Okay, well, fine. Well, listen, it's we don't really know if your masters are all evil yet or not, so maybe you do think you're doing the right thing. Maybe it is, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But we don't want to hurt you. And the Mojamon was pretty wild, and you could have gotten hurt, like the cave is not really stable right now, and I don't think your masters. Well, I don't know if your masters are bad, but they really didn't seem like they thought about what would happen if Mojamon would break the cave. So maybe they don't know everything. So, like, how do I say this?
It's just suck.
We don't want to hurt you, and the sorcerers don't seem to care that much. We don't really know. We just want to talk. Okay, we don't want any trouble. We can maybe sort this out, and we won't tell anyone that you let us in. Don't worry, we're not bad. So
we don't want to hurt you, but we will.
We don't want to help
don't
you
want
as
to,
long
but
as
we
you're
will.
helpful. Okay.
Sonia, could you comfort and support them and see if you can get them to stop being afraid of you?
Yes, I will. How much do I have? It's kind, right?
Kind
Plus
indeed.
2.
Your
Plus
specialty.
2. Yes.
I could try to help, but I'd probably make it worse.
Yes? Oh, well, yeah. I forgot them.
I can propose we get them back to the city, for example, where they'll be safe.
8.
Doesn't matter anyways.
Cool. So on a hit, they hear you. They stop being afraid of you. So yeah, they start opening up and say, "Okay, if you just want to talk, that's okay. I really don't want to get in trouble with my teachers. They'll be
Don't
so
worry,
angry.
don't worry.
Please just don't touch the sword. Otherwise we'll get in serious trouble. Okay."
Well, okay, we'll see. Well,
So,
We'll try.
so why do your teachers don't want anyone to take the sword?
It's the heart of fire. It's one of the weapons that's extremely effective against ice, and well, the Sorcerymon don't want anyone interfering with their plans, especially like the ancient ones who left the sword here. Like the last thing they want is that to happen, especially because they're the ones that sealed away their master.
Don't.
Nani?
I think like Dorumon at this point, who I'm assuming is devolved at this point. I don't know if he's still Sanglutmon, but either way, he like takes a closer look at the carvings in the wall, and he's like, "I recognize this Digimon.
Who is it?
And this one too." And he like points at the one that turned into a statue, and he points to the one that has wing like little feather things sticking out of its arms and swords in its hand.
Huh. Can I scan them to see if they are in the database?
Sure.
I try.
Roll to unleash your powers. I want to see if your database would have knowledge of ancient Digimon.
Unleash your powers +1, right? Yeah. 7.
Yeah, you have very like limited information on them, but you have their names. So you scan the one with little feathers sticking out of its arms, and find out that its name is Valkyremon.
Oh.
And you scan the one that got turned into a statue and find out that it's Ancient Kazimon.
Ancient. Did they actually name it Ancient Kazimon in the tab?
Yeah,
I would be pissed.
they did.
God damn it.
Like, what's it in the sub? I'll use the sub name if that makes you
Ancient
happier.
Irismon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Ancient... However you
Irismon.
pronounce that. Tilrismon.
Iris. The god is
Iris.
Iris.
Oh, Ancient Iris. Okay, for I read it as an L, not an I. Ancient Irismon.
Ancient Irusumon.
Good, Ancient Irismon. So yeah, it's Ancient Irismon and Valkyremon. Valkyremon is the one draining the sorcerer of its energy and sealing the seal using Ancient Irismon's life force as the energy to do so.
Does that information help in any way? Okay, now we know.
Sanglutmon says, "I fought against Valkyremon in the past. He's a fierce warrior. He was the only opponent I was unable to defeat.
I see.
These Digimon, they're all members of the Vortex Warrior. You see, Valkyremon, he had the uncanny ability to transfer bits from one location to another and use it as magical energies. He could literally drain the life force from a willing subject and use it to fuel magic. He was a foe to be reckoned with, especially when he had people behind him supporting him."
Is that necromancy? I'm pretty sure that's necromancy. Necromancy is bad, isn't it bad? It's weird. Digimon are weird.
It's not really like necromancy in a way. Like technically, it can bring people back from the dead with it. But the way that St. Luke one's describing it is more like he will absorb the energy of willing participants and use it to fight.
Yeah, that's necromancy. Magic of life force.
I thought necromancy was bringing back the dead.
Necromancy is actually magic related to death in many forms. It's not just about bringing back people from the dead, and it's not specifically life force.
Yeah, Valkyremon is a necromancer.
What change?
It's actually very canonical. Like if you've actually read the lore for Valkyremon, they do have the power to do this.
But yeah, anyways, point of the matter is life drain is kind of necromancy. But anyways, okay. So they're gone, right?
Well, the Digimon in the carving.
Yes.
Well, I think what you can gather, the statue that got smashed to bits was ancient Kazimon, and she is now gone.
Oh fuck! She herself, like, really? Oh, that's bad. I fucked up bad. Oh no.
I know the one person who knows about this magic said that it's impossible to, but I cannot accept that. I have to.
As for the sorcerer and Valkyremon, you don't know if they're still around or not.
Okay, hopefully he isn't still pissed then.
Hopefully who isn't still pissed?
Valkyremon.
Yeah, hopefully he's not pissed with Sanglupmon.
Yes.
I think to decide, well, Kagayaki and company are investigating statue. I think Daisto is observing the sword that's in the stone, just looking at it, trying to see what's up. Heart of Fire, huh? Do you know anything about this Flame Wizardmon?
I'm afraid most of my memories from my past life are sealed away. I hardly remember what this sword was used for. All I know is that it exists and holds great power.
Alright, can you read these? Daisto points at the glyphs and the magic writing around the sword.
Let me see if you can read that. Let me make a
Flame Wizardmon has the sorcery permission. He knows sorcery, he knows magic.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but this is like ancient magic, so would he know it is the question.
What is it? Is it like Pascal? Instead of Pascal.
I don't know if he can read it. It's ancient Digi language.
Digi language.
Yeah, ancient Digi language. I actually don't, in character, think he would know what the sword says. But it does have these weird runes on the side of it. And the actual stone it's buried in has text at the top and then like a sun symbol underneath it.
Can Sanglupmon read it? He's pretty ancient.
Yeah, Sanglupmon could read that text.
He doesn't want to, you see.
It says, upon a great leader's return, the bold and the brave shall draw their sword. And then the sun picture underneath it doesn't mean anything, according to Sanglupmon.
Okay, so basically, yada yada leader draw the sword. What we already knew. Lovely.
Daisto's gonna just side eye see if the Lunamon are watching.
Might wanna wait until we get them out of here first. I whisper.
Are the Lunamon watching?
Yes, they are watching.
You might wanna wait until we get them out first. I can teleport you back later if you want.
If they weren't watching, then whatever.
If they weren't watching, then they would eventually turn around and we could be like, haha!
I think it's at this exact moment that a massive boulder from the ceiling just crashes into the water, and you hear Dramodramon saying, "Oh, that shouldn't be good. Time to run!"
What do you mean? What do you mean that should be good?
Hello, everyone.
He just yells, "It's time to run."
Apparently, we're running.
Okay. Are the Lunamon fast? Are the Lunamon fast? Everyone else can basically run away fast. Can they?
I guess I'll ride Dark Charm. Dark Charm made us faster.
Just Dice just grabs 2 Lunamon, one in like each arm, and just runs.
Yeah, that.
You see them like.
You
go,
see.
"Hey, get off me, mister! Hey!" And you see all their friends going through like a portal under the water, and you're like grabbing them and pulling them into the cave that's collapsing. And they're like, "No, please, we just want to go home, please, no."
Oh.
Maybe if they have portals, whatever.
Yeah. Bye bye. We tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they like
We're not-
wriggle free and dive back into the water unless you really want to cling on to one of them.
Nah. We're not kidnappers.
The point was
And-
to get them out if they couldn't.
And this time it's kidnapping and not abduction because they're actually children.
Yes, they are children.
Taisto,
Like
do
the
you
kids.
want to grab the sword before you leave? Because if the cave collapses, this sword will be lost probably until you can dig it up again, which would take ages.
I guess.
I can teleport you out immediately after, so might as well
I mean,
try.
it's not like it's gonna come with me, but you know, if the Lunamon are gone, then I don't know, maybe I'll
Might as well
try.
try, yeah.
No, I'll try.
So the moment you touch the sword,
Oh boy. Wait, it was meant for me.
your Digivice glows a bright orange, and the stone holding the sword crumbles away, and the sword clatters into your arms, and you're able to like carry it away with you.
Okay, well, time to run.
Yep. Teleport the fasty out.
Yes.
So
Oh.
you've never teleported everyone at once before, right, Kagiak? You've always done it one at a time.
Yeah.
So do you want to give me a unleash your powers roll and see if you can do everyone at once?
Can I
they
help
are-
since I have also teleporty powers? So
Look,
Yeah, sure,
um,
you can definitely help.
The original idea was teleport out whoever isn't fast enough to just get out. So potentially not everyone. Is someone fast enough to get out?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
if
the only
it's not in
the only other person that'd be fast enough to get out is Sheepmon with its teleportation ability.
Okay, so I pull out 4 people then.
Yeah, so you need to roll to teleport everyone out. Gain a +1 because you have influence over most of them, and gain another +1 from Sonia helping with her teleportation abilities.
Influence over them, eh?
Yeah, I'm assuming you have influence over at least one of the people you're trying to teleport out.
I only have influence over Sonia, who is the person who...
Oh,
Doesn't
okay, fair enough.
never
Just a +1 then to whatever you're rolling.
Okay, so +2 total, since she's helping. Actually, since I cannot fucking speak.
it's okay.
Wait, how did you notice the +1 from influence? She's helping. I have influence over here. Okay, I rolled +2. 7.
Cool.
Wouldn't matter anyways.
So you do
That was
this
pretty
unstable. So you get out, like you teleport like a really long distance with a lot of people for the first time, and one of them is a Dark Tyrannomon, so you know it's hard. And like there's a moment where you think it's not going to work, and like you guys like glitch a little and glitch a little again, and then like you see like Pablo vomits, and then you all
What?
like just as
Okay,
before
fair
you're about to
enough,
get
I
crushed
would-
by the ceiling, you
I
like
probably
teleport
would vomit.
outside, and then everyone vomits all at once as they get outside the cave.
Oh, never again!
All
Never
over
again!
Zachary and Cutemon who are waiting by the entrance.
Never again! Never again! Get faster, for fuck's sake! Oh,
Too much teleportation. Ugh.
Oh,
That was
no.
awful.
oh, none of that.
Oh, that was
you-
awful, but
you-
thank you for saving us, Kakayaki.
Yeah, sure.
Couldn't have done it without
Still
you.
vomiting, by the way.
Lovely, let me get some. Give me that potential, baby. Gain influence and more potential. Lovely.
Cool. Making the
Boy.
most of those team moves, I see.
We sure do make a good team when we try to.
That sounds very. Yeah.
so
Yes.
Mm,
Thank you. There we go. I'll take it.
Anyone else while swelling? Oh god.
Does anybody else want to get a team move out of the system before we move on?
My team
just
move
want
is
to die.
vomiting. Thank you very much.
Your team move is to vomit. Wow.
Yeah, powerful. OP.
It is OP. I don't think Zach's very happy about where you're vomiting though.
Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Where
where
are you-
am I vomiting?
Where are
Wait,
you
what?
vomiting?
But yeah, you guys, you made it out. You got the Heart of Fire.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Just before that, also, thank you, Sonia. Without you and your partner's magical powers to get out, we probably wouldn't have made it out. Thank you.
Oh,
The heart
well.
of- sorry, now we can continue. Yeah, the Heart of Fire. What the heck?
Yeah, so,
I
so Sonia, gain influence over Taisto and mark potential. Or mark a box on your balance track, your choice.
I already have influence over Taisto, so. Okay, potential. One box on my potential is better. So since I already have influence over Taisto, I should change his labels. Is that right?
Oh no.
Yes. But don't look at his labels before you do it, just tell us what you want Taisto to be more of and
I
less of.
won't.
Get angry, boy.
What the fuck do I want him to be like? I don't know.
You want him to be more kind and less of a self-sacrificing idiot.
So far,
Cough,
everyone
cough.
wants to be less reckless, so might as well go with that.
But if you try to make him the less reckless you try to make him, the more reckless he becomes because he needs to do reckless shit to get his reckless back up.
That's
Don't
how
It's a
we do
minus
Taisto
it.
effect.
That's how
Okay,
we do
minus
it,
reckless.
okay?
You will be.
What
That's
is it?
how it...
Minus reckless and plus savior. Why not?
All right, can't
Jesus
happen.
Christ.
So I'm gonna take a conditioning set.
Yeah, fuck you.
He's suddenly
Thanks.
angry again. Because he pissed all over us. Oh, god.
So why does telling Sonia that she mattered make you angry?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to see which. I'm probably not gonna mark angry. Actually, it doesn't seem to fit in here.
Because that's the going to matter.
That's why I was trying to
And
play it
pointing
out. It
out.
doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
doesn't make
yeah.
sense.
I think I'm going to take insecure. I'm not. I don't think Taisto has any idea what's happening, and at the end when it mattered, it was Kagayaki and Sonia who tag team saved them, and especially after Taisto gave Kagayaki an earful of how Sonia should be protected as a precious thing that should never be endangered. It seems a bit wrong. Then again,
Yes, Yamato.
Taisto seems to have accidentally drawn the Heart of Fire, whatever that means.
Such a mess, I love it.
It's very subtle. What are you talking about?
Oh, he has heartburn.
Yeah, he's got heartburn now.
So I'm gonna take back Tsunamon that was with Zack outside the cave, I guess.
Cool.
Let's never talk about this cave ever again. Deal?
Okay, do you think that Lunamon are going to be okay? They seem pretty fucking confused.
I hope so.
can't do much about that now.
You might potentially be able to change their minds in the future about whose side they're on if you can convince them that it's wrong to revive the ice sorcerer.
If we meet them.
If they aren't dead.
We beat them to death.
It's just a Chimeramon made of Lunamon. Kilunamon. Oh.
Okay, cool. So
yeah, that actually works. Chimeramon does contain Meramon. I didn't even think of that. Wow. Sorry.
yeah,
No
so I'm
Can you wait for the
assuming,
Meramon support?
so what are your next steps now that you've got the Heart of Fire? Are you going to take this back to Wizardmon, or are you got some other agenda that you want to follow before you go back to Icon
It
City?
was another legend.
I feel like at this point we want to get back to Wizardmon and check to see if he knows where the other statues are.
Beforehand, I'd like to talk about the Lunamon and see. So, what are you going to do now? Are you going to go back to your teachers?
The Lunamon are gone.
Oh, wait, I thought they teleported away. Hey, yeah, that.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
teleported
did.
away.
Yeah, they went in a portal in the water, so I assumed they wouldn't just come out.
So, they disappeared. Okay, nice.
Yeah, they noped out of there the moment the cave started collapsing.
So,
Okay, so we go back to Wizardmon and see if he knows where the other statues are, because they're probably going to break those too.
Okay, cool. So a few days later,
Nobody agreed. Wait.
Wait. Time. An undefined amount of time later, you make it back to Icon Village.
Thank you. Much better.
And meet up with Wizardmon. And I'm assuming you show him the Heart of Fire.
Yeah, we just storm into his. I think he doesn't have a hut anymore, but some kind of a building.
Yeah, he's got like a big library, like place that he stays in.
Yeah, I think he has maybe he has like a very cliche library, just shelves upon shelves, and then there's a big desk in the middle where he's sorting out books, and we just storm to the desk, and Dice just plops the Heart of Fire on the desk in front of us. What's this?
Wizardmon, like he didn't realize that you get it so fast. Like, he gave the map to Sonia like 2 days ago, and like you've already got the sword.
An undefined amount of time ago.
Yeah, undefined amount of time ago.
X days ago.
And he first looks incredibly shocked to see it, and then his eyes start welling up with tears, and he's like, "I knew we made the right decision. I knew it." And he like goes to his books and pulls out a book and like flips to the page and starts reading it, and he's like, yes, this will do. Yes, definitely. And he's like,
what's going on?
I'm confused.
He says,
before you celebrate.
He says,
Sorry,
go ahead. Okay.
Before you celebrate, there was a situation.
No.
Yes, it's important.
No. Let him finish. Let him finish first.
You know what, sir? Fuck it. Finish first. Be happy.
Yes, with this, we'll resurrect our Fire Master.
Taisto.
Yes,
Tell
please
me.
continue. Yes. What?
Was it you who drew this sword from the stone, as I believe it should have been?
No, it was cute,
What do
Mom.
What do you mean should have been? It just broke in the cave collapse.
Cave collapse.
Yeah, the cave collapsed and the stone that the sword was in broke.
Well, I thought you said not to tell him.
That shouldn't be
Well,
able to
it's too
happen.
late now.
Even if the cave were to collapse, the sword would remain intact. It's protected by magic.
Well,
if the caves collapse, then we have bigger things to worry about than the sword.
Yeah,
You didn't
about
happen
that.
to see a statue in there.
Yeah, there once was a statue in there, yeah.
yeah, there was a statue.
Now
Yes,
there are
there
two
was.
statues there, technically.
I wasn't expecting the cave to collapse. Was there something like in there?
We were attacked by First of all, the cave was occupied by a school of Lunamon who
Did
apparently...
we bring Mojamon out of there?
I assume we did, or at least Dromogimon did.
I think Dromogamon immediately like drilled his way out, like because he said time to run.
Yeah,
and then...
can do that. True.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I assumed Dromogimon took him out. That basically.
Yeah. So there was a school of Lunamon who apparently served the Sorcerymon in there, and they wanted to stop us from trying to draw the sword. And then, while we were in there, we were attacked by a Mojamon who came in to destroy the place. And while we were engaging in perfectly reasonable self-defense measures,
He just so happened too.
he just so happened to fly across the cave with me on his back, and we smashed into the statue, and the statue broke.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
totally an accident.
The moment you quickly say "and the statue broke," he grimaces so hard, like you can visibly see in his like half-hidden face that he's like shit under his breath, and he's like,
But there's other statues, right?
so, Taisto, two things to talk about here. First thing I need to talk
Alright.
to you about is the statues. They're the most important thing. These
Uh-huh.
statues are the seals which hold the ice sorcerer captive. It makes it infinitely difficult for anyone to free him. If these statues are destroyed, the seals are broken. I don't believe Sorcerymon knows that these statues are the seals. But if he does, we're in grave danger.
Just as a quick aside out of character, you're referring to Sorcerymon in singular now, but I'm pretty sure there were more than one of them.
Wizardmon is purposefully talking in the singular. He believes there's only one Sorcerymon.
All right, and we witnessed, we have seen more than one.
You have seen 3.
Right.
Can they
All right.
multiply?
Sorry, Wizardmon. You mean the Sorcerymon know that the English language doesn't work like...
The many
The
Sorcerymon.
Yes, the Sorcerymon know that, or don't know.
Well,
Not
the
Sorcerymon knows.
sense. Yeah.
You mean there's more than one? I thought
Yeah,
only my brother was trying to free the ice sorcerer. Maybe he's banded together with other like-minded individuals from the academy, and man, it's even worse than I thought. Then he like quickly like flips through his book, and he like turns the book towards you, Taisto, and he says, "If they know anything about these statues, then we're in trouble. They'll make it infinitely easy for them to free the ice sorcerer from captivity. You see, the Vortex Warriors, well, 3 of them at least, sacrificed their lives in order to seal away the ice sorcerer for good, so that he could never return. For the evils he brought towards this world were terrifying. He wanted to rule it. He was terrifyingly powerful."
Mm-hmm.
And he points at the statues and says, "Which one of these 3 were in the cave?" And you see like one statue that looks like the one in the cave of
Ancient Glitchmon.
ancient Irismon. You see another like another sort of like what's the word? Like drawing depiction of one of the Vortex Warriors, and it's like a big, I want to say chicken looking thing, and then you see the 3rd statue, and it's one that you recognize already, Taisto. In fact, everyone here recognizes it, especially Dorumon.
God damn it.
It's the statue of Sanglupmon.
Sanglupmon.
Wait,
Or Gaiomon,
Wait,
or whatever you call him. Sorry, if I call it the wrong name, is it Gaiomon? Guy.
Oh, you got Gaiomon from the valley.
Yeah, sorry.
You said Sanglupmon.
I thought that was Samu
So
Dramon, sorry, was his English name. I actually called him Sanglitmon, my bad. It's Gaiomon, I will call him from now
We
on.
pretend Samu Dramon doesn't exist. Was a
So
name.
we
Yeah,
know where one of
Sanglitmon
the other
doesn't
statues is, at least.
Yes. Gaiomon. All right.
Sorry, I said Sanglitmon because his name popped into my head because I was thinking Dorumon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the cool one.
The cool one, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
you see Gaiomon.
All right. So Deister points at the statue of ancient Irismon. It's like that one. That one was in the cave. Wait, I didn't know that. And then pointed at the statue of Chronomon. Oh, sorry, the chicken-looking thing. I don't. That one doesn't seem
Regular
familiar,
chicken.
Weird how Sinduramon is one of them.
And then pointed at the statue of Gaiomon. I didn't know the Gaiomon was one of the Vortex Warriors.
We didn't break that one, did we?
Yeah, we didn't. That's in the valley
Valley
where
was it?
Tyrannomon was. What was the name of the valley?
Grey Valley? No, I can't remember.
Grey
Grey Valley?
Valley.
Grey Valley,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Grey Valley, I
Grey
think it's
Canyon.
Grey Valley.
Grey Canyon.
Grey Canyon.
Oh, Grey Canyon.
Grey Canyon. Yeah, that statue is in Grey Canyon, isn't it?
Wizardmon
Yeah, it
doesn't
is.
know, but he if you've seen the statue of Gaiamon, then definitely it's that statue. Like if it's not a replica of some kind.
Right. All right.
How can we figure out if it's a replica?
We'd probably have to go there and
You'd have to go
study
there
the
and study
statue.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask later.
All right.
I think.
Nothing
Oh yeah,
from the
it
fairly
was this one. This is the statue that was in the cave and points at ancient Irismon.
He looks a bit solemn at that, and he's like,
Fuck, that was the worst
Yeah.
one to break.
she will be missed.
Fuck, that was the
greatly.
coolest one.
We were hoping that one day they would be free from their stone captivity, but it seems that may not be possible anymore.
Well, in a way.
Kill them! Woo! Murder!
Yeah.
Wait, you mean to tell me that the statues are petrified versions of the
Yes.
actual Digimon themselves?
That's what we
Well,
established.
Yes.
I thought
Really,
that
that's
was
surprising
obvious.
at this point.
They literally used their life force to make the statues.
Why do you think Flay Wizardman was freaking out?
There's a difference between I have vested my life force as magical power into this object versus I have literally turned into a stone statue myself.
They have literally turned into
Cool
stone
fuck.
statues themselves.
Right.
They gave up their lives, turned into statues, which became magical seals that kept the sorcerer from ever returning.
Crap.
Oh, 'cause we ruined it.
And you basically destroyed ancient Kazimon.
Singular.
Cool.
Ancient Irismon, sorry.
So we kill the Vortex Warriors, what you're saying.
Don't worry about it.
We killed a Vortex Warrior.
The Vortex
What?
Warrior was technically already dead. You
I
killed
killed them.
I mean-
its data that it left behind.
I hate
There we
us.
go.
That makes it all better.
Yep. Just
Definitely.
killing some data, nothing more.
not
Which is
think
why it was
about
so
it.
easy to break. Obviously, if it was like a mega level Digimon statue, then you probably wouldn't be able to break it with just your body. But like, these are basically as fragile as regular statues.
Is your body
There's
okay,
the-
by the way? You
all the
broke
energy
a
that was
fucking
damaged to you.
statue with it.
Right.
Okay.
And then I think Wizardmon pulls you to one side, Taisto,
Uh-huh.
and he says, "If you manage to take that sword from the cave, then you are worthy. This sword has been passed down from the Vortex Warriors and has been placed into the care of the Academy in Witchenley. It's a great sword of fire which can burn away any ice. And if you're the one to draw it, then I couldn't pick a more better candidate, but I need to make sure.
I needed a good icebreaker.
I need to make sure, Taisto, you'll put Witchenley before anything else. This sorcerer, if he is to get loose, the world and Witchenley is at stake. And if you hesitate, even for a moment, in the coming battle, and prioritize protection of innocence, no matter how hard that may be, you cannot put the world at stake. Can I trust you to do this? I think as he's saying
What
this,
I'm
he's
saying
trying
is,
to
don't break the other statues.
he's trying
you
to
fucking
raise
moron.
your superior, Taisto.
Uh-huh.
And I think he's he's trying to raise your superior and lower your kind. He's trying to say, like, you need to be very practical and put the mission first.
Not
Do you
lower the
accept
savior?
that?
It's weird.
I don't. I do not accept that. Let's see. Do I first give him an earful of what a load of bullshit it is, or do I first roll and see
You
how?
first roll and see how it goes.
All right. Let's see.
Well, technically he can deny it anyways, even if it hits him.
Yeah,
It hits him.
I know. But it's gonna help guide the roleplay. It's just. Just roll. All right.
Nice.
11. All right.
Cool.
Did you get potential for that?
I
think
can
you
get
did.
potential for them. Just
So why are you
calm
saying
down.
potential, sorry?
I'm trying to see what I want to take.
Oh yeah. So you can
Right.
you can take your conditional map potential.
Can you define acting to prove them wrong for me here in this
You
context?
have to do something physically to prove them wrong in that moment, and I don't think that really makes sense here. I don't think you can prove to them physically that you're gonna favor people's lives over an ancient sorcerer getting free. So potentially you might have to pick one of the other options, unless you can think of a way to physically do that.
Just let me think. Well, I see. I think we'll go and see what's up when I started giving them an earful. They asked me that can they trust me to put which only first? All right.
No, which only. Sorry, when I said that, I said by accident. I meant put the mission first. So saving the world from the ice sorcerer instead of saving innocent lives if it comes down to it.
Right. If there are no innocent lives at stake, or if I were to choose stopping the ice sorcerer over saving the innocents, and I let the innocents be lost, that would mean that we have already lost. There's no point to saving the ice sorcerer unless we save the innocents as well. So no, I will not forgo the lives of innocents when they're in danger. I cannot do that. And you know better than to ask me for that, because you know that I can't do that. I would never let innocents get hurt in the process. And I don't know what you're talking about with the sword. Sure, it may be magic, but all I know is that I didn't draw it. The stone just broke in half when I took it. The cave was collapsing.
You took it, dumbass.
Let him be stupid.
I purposefully don't tell him anything, even though I was right in front of him.
The stone broke because the cave collapsed. There's nothing more to it than that.
It doesn't need to know more than that.
But it doesn't mean that I won't still do my best to save the lives of innocents, and I will save the lives of innocents.
Wizardmon, I think, sighs when you say that. It's like, I was afraid you'd say that. You always jump in.
Pulls up the
You're
gun.
always
Fuck you,
precise.
dude.
Also, just doing the rest of the reject someone's influence things. I cancel Wizardmon's influence towards me, and I take +1 forward against them because I didn't actually prove them wrong.
Sure.
And then I'm going to also shift my labels a bit. Ooh, that's perfect.
Ooh.
No, that's not perfect.
Oh.
That's perfect. Yes.
Ooh.
Do the anti of what they did.
So you're going to raise
There we go.
kind and lower
Superior.
superior. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then
I would have desired to lower savior, but it doesn't make sense here because I literally just went. I'm going to save everyone.
Yeah, so I think Wizardmon says that he was afraid that you'd say this, and he sighs. He's like, "You're always jumping in front of danger to save even the smallest number of people. And what I need you to understand is that sometimes you need to make small sacrifices to save a larger number of people. But I'm sure you'll come to see that in time," he says. He puts a hand on the Heart of Flames and says, "I don't care if you think that the cave collapsed and that's the only reason you have this sword. If you're able to lift this sword
With your legs.
with your legs, then
You idiot.
then you are able to wield it, and you probably will be able to untap its legendary powers if only you knew how to tap into its energies." It says here in my book that a bold and a courageous leader would unlock the energies of this sword. Can I trust you to lead the Digidestined, Taisto? I think you overhear this, Kageaki, like Wizardmon basically saying that Taisto's gonna be the leader. Well, how does that make you feel, Kageaki?
Like they're both idiots.
Do you pipe up at it?
Baka, you will never be my leader.
I've argued with Tyson enough times, no, there's no fucking point in trying.
Fair enough.
I think, with all due respect, Wizardmon, I think you may have, you might want to go see an optician. I'm not the leader of these people. We're a team. We work together.
I really tried, you know. I really did.
I think he scoffs at that, and kind of tuts under his breath, and he's like, "Well, it chose you, so do you mind if I analyze it a little and then I'll return it to you in due time?"
Sure, knock yourself out.
Cool. So Wizard.
Don't actually do that.
Yeah, don't.
I feel like you probably can without fucking sword. So
We can back in Wizardmon just and fucking miss them on.
So yeah, Wizardmon like looks over it and starts analyzing it and whatnot, and starts ignoring you guys basically as he kind of delves into his research.
Wizardmon is like, Ghostmon, can I talk to you for a second? Okay, so what I need you to do is kill the human and search for a new human that will listen.
So I think it's more like a Ghostmon, come here. So I heard you broke the statue.
Okay, so Ghostmon, I want you to search for someone who's really into Saint Seiya.
Anyway, while Ghostmon is doing the research, I think Tyson turns to the others like, get a load of this guy, right?
Oh god, I'm surrounded. Takayagi has the decency to say I'm surrounded by idiots with his inside voice.
What?
I say something on the inside. I don't reply.
All right. Did you hear that? Hear that about the statue of Gaiomon, though?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Wait, what? Sorry?
What? Wow, what do you say? Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was trying to engage you people in roleplay. I was asking you if you heard the thing, or if you noticed the thing with the statue of Gaiomon. That apparently Gaiomon is one of the Vortex Warriors.
We didn't notice anything weird back when we were there. We analyzed the statue, so I don't know. I don't know if
Maybe we should.
I look at Doraemon like,
Maybe we should go back.
you-
You know, see
Yeah,
if
I
it's
was
want me
still
to speak up.
in due shape.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Pablo. That we should probably go and see if see that the statue is safe. If the Sorcerymon really know about the statues, and if what Wizardmon is saying is true, then we should probably see and make sure that the statue isn't being attacked right now. If the Sorcerymon unleashed such an attack on the statue of ancient Irismon that broke it with Mojamon,
Yes,
then they
them,
might
those are
be.
Cerimon for breaking it.
So saying what they'll do to the Gaimon statue that's just in the open.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should go. I agree with Tyson.
Can we make
Final.
phones?
Can we? What?
Wait, what?
Can we make phones like maybe to give to Tyrannomon that lives there, so he can warn us if something happens? Is that a thing we can do?
Kagayaki, can you do that?
I might be able to, but first I wanted to actually focus on something else.
Okay.
What are you working on?
So, you know how Magic so far has been just programming language?
No, not really.
Well, it's just programming language, literally. The revival thing was a fucking reboot. Program.
So wait, you're telling me that Flame Wizardmon is a computer nerd?
Yes, they are all computer nerds. So am I. That's what
By
I want to look into.
technicality, yes.
Huh.
Yeah, so I look over to Wizardmon and are there... Oh, you said it's a library, right?
It's not.
And
Oh.
he has to
Yeah.
be your
Oh.
yeah.
Then I can't do the thing.
You can do the thing when he comes back.
Yes. So yeah, basically since it's literally programming language and I know programming language, since I need to install some programs in some of my inventions, I was thinking of trying and seeing if I can actually figure out how to use it.
Use what?
The programming language, the magic.
Right. I don't know. Well, if you know computers, I'm not very good with computers.
We could tell.
I
If
just
it succeeds, making inventions will be significantly easier since I can just fucking program them instead of building them.
That was really harsh of you to say, Pablo.
Shame.
I am
Grow a thick skin, dude. Come on.
I'm disappointed in your level of maturity in a situation like this.
Huh. At least I don't care with my fucking legs.
What is he even on about? I was kind of blocking him out. In character.
Which one are you referring to by blocking him out?
Pablo.
Pablo, right. Just, what he says normally.
Yeah, that's why I block him out.
Right. That's not very nice of you to say either, to be honest.
Yeah, but I am an asshole.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
You're
could tell.
Glad you pay attention to me.
Somebody please think of the children!
Is that in character as well?
Probably not.
Right.
Here's all the fancy memes.
We should have the how the fuck do I talk to people and then Sonya running in, be a running thing. Because it just works.
Right. But really, about the sword, it seems like
Do you think we all have a sword?
I
That would
doubt
be
it.
cool.
I
Do
think
we?
you'd say something about this if we did.
Ah, man.
all of us had a sword. Huh.
I want a sword.
Well,
Well, I mean, there's a sword. Go ahead.
Can we take it now?
making a sword actually isn't that hard, but like it won't do much against our enemies. Well, it's not
I
hard,
don't
but
think-
takes a lot of time. So
I don't think it would probably. Sorry, just.
That's a long second.
Just out of character, I'm looking at the Advanced Rulings channel on the main Discord server, and someone said, "Let's say they have ADP on their minion, they run into SWAT D in security." What does that even mean?
what the fuck? I have to read that.
Let's
What?
say
What?
hi me again. Let's say they have ADP on the minion, they run into SWAT D in security. What does this even mean?
Sorry about that. I'm back, guys.
What?
What's ADP?
I am.
ATP on their minion.
Oh,
they
a
run-
delicate plan.
Oh, a delicate
Oh,
plan.
yeah.
Right.
Guys, sorry,
Hello.
I'm back. I'm gonna have to call the session to an emergency close. I've just been sick. I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a shame.
I don't feel well enough to continue. Sorry.
All right.
It
that's
just
okay.
came.
Don't
Fair
worry
enough,
about
sir.
it.
You get better.
It just came on, and I had to run to the toilet and spew my guts.
All right.
out.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
we
fine.
understand.
Fine.
you use the teleporter too, huh?
Yeah, I used the teleport too.
We did things anyways.
I'm so sorry.
You get better, Auntie.
It's fine. Yes. Take care of your health.
But
Yeah.
just to confirm, the next session, is that going to be a Friday or a Sunday? Because obviously we were going to do it on Friday this week, and we've moved it to Sunday. But I don't know when everyone's free
Oh.
next week.
Right.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have to check. I think.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
the only day I might not be free on Friday next. The next
can-
week in 2 weeks, because my birthday is on the 28th, and depending on when my friends can hang out, I'll hang out with them. So it's a maybe so far.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I can do Friday or the weekend. I'm fine with either.
I'm fine also.
I don't know right now. I don't remember if I have any planned commitments, so I'll get back to you on that one on tomorrow or so. Tomorrow at the latest.
Okay,
Sure
that's fine.
thing, fancy pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, super sorry about having to end the session.
It's okay.
early.
It's okay.
No
It's
problem.
fine.
I know we're all having fun.
I'm going to annoy you a lot next session, anyways.
Yeah, annoy me as much as you can next session to pay me back.
With the bullshit I have come up with.
The voice.
Wait, do we do the next time?
The
on
voice
Vortex thing?
for who?
The bullshit.
Voice
The
for
bullshit.
the bullshit.
Yes, I want to learn magic.
You want to learn magic? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that's totally a thing you could try and do.
Indeed.
All right. But yeah, you go and don't die. You.
Yes.
Alright.
In
Try
total,
your
yes.
best not to die yet.
Yeah, I'll try
At
not
least
to die.
finish the session first before
Excellent.
dying.